What is going on, guys? ScorpionSlayer66 here, coming at you with another episode of Vinyl Pickups. So I'm just gonna go. I have a lot of stuff, so everything is in chronological order except for one part where I put things in where I was most excited. So let's just get right into it. The first thing I received since last video was Bob Dylan's Desire. I think I paid like 10 bucks for this. But yeah, a great LP from Bob Dylan. Has Isis and Hurricane, which are two of my favorite Bob Dylan songs, so cool to finally own that. One of my favorite artists of all time. The next one I actually pre-ordered back in like November, and this was $25 on pre-order, and this is Evermore the Art of Duality by the Underachievers. These guys are a fantastic conscious hip-hop duo, and this album is just incredible. If you guys watched my last video, you would have seen that I got the t-shirt, and now I have the vinyl for it, so cool to own that. The next thing I got the same day as that, and it is Joy Division's Closer. One of my favorite albums of all time, just one of the most claustrophobic and dark and bone-chilling albums, just fantastic stuff. So while I prefer Unknown Pleasures, which was their debut album, this is a very, very, very close second. So rest in peace, Ian Curtis. And then I went to a record convention on Saturday, but that proved to be fruitless because they were only selling 45 singles for some reason. So I went to my record store and went a little crazy. So this is the stuff that's in order of what I'm most excited to get. So the first thing I have here is Anthrax's newest album, For All Kings. I'm really not the biggest fan of this album, but I really love the packaging of everything. It's a really nice, like, foily package, and what's cool is it's a double LP, and both of them are actually colored on this awesome blue, multiple shades of blue. So that's cool. I think I paid like $23 for that or something. So even for just the packaging alone, it was nice. So cool to finally own that. The next one I paid $3 for, and this was actually recommended to me on Instagram, and this is Stevie Wonder fulfilling his first finale. I'm a huge Stevie Wonder fan, and somebody actually said that this was their favorite Stevie Wonder album, so I had to check it out. The next one I paid $4 for, and it is the Rolling Stones' Beggar's Banquet. Not the biggest Rolling Stones fan, but they have a few albums that I like, and this is one of them. This has Sympathy for the Devil on it, so yeah, it was in pretty rough shape, but still for $4. The next one I paid $23 or $24 for, and it is Pink Floyd's The Endless River. I'm trying to go for a complete Pink Floyd set, so I had to get it. Very nice packaging. This booklet is awesome. I'm probably doing a flip through of it over here. But yeah, fantastic packaging. Came with a free vinyl or free digital download, which you guys know I absolutely love when albums do that. So yeah, one of my least favorite Pink Floyd albums, but again, needed it for the collection, and in my experience, this is one I don't see too often out in the wild, so cool to have that. The next one is The Misfits self-titled. It's pretty much just a compilation of their best songs, like Mommy Can I Go Out and Kill Tonight, Die Die My Darling, Teenagers from Mars, stuff like that. So yeah, this was 15 or 16 bucks, and the chick behind the counter at the time actually had a Misfits shirt on, which was kind of funny. The next one is a pop masterpiece in my opinion, and it is Madonna's Like a Virgin. Not much I can really say. Madonna, in her heyday, she was a phenomenal singer. She really knew how to pick songs out to perform, so yeah, and the title track is one of the most legendary songs of all time, so cool to finally own that. I think I paid like $8 for that. This next one I paid $4 for, and it is Joni Mitchell's Hydra or Hydra. I'm a huge fan of Joni Mitchell. Her album titled Blue is one of my favorites of all time, so when I saw this I had to pick it up. It's my second favorite Joni record, and again, for $4, no way I was going to pass that one up. The next one I paid $10 for, and it is Bob Dylan's Nashville Skyline. Another great album from Dylan. While it's not one of his best per se, it's still an album that's most definitely worth having in the collection, especially with being a big Bob Dylan fan. So yeah, cool to own that. And what's cool is actually this is in the original shrink wrap still, if you guys can see that. It's coming apart, but still cool to have that. The next one is actually the one that it seemed most people were getting the most excited for on my social medias, and it is Purple Rain by Prince and the Revolution. Not much I can really say. Another pop music masterpiece. Purple Rain, When Doves Cry. I mean, incredible stuff. I think I paid like $6 for that. This next one I paid $24 because it's a reissue, but it is the Beach Boys' Pet Sounds. Rolling Stone rates this as the second best album of all time, so if that doesn't say something, I don't know what will. But I mean, just so many great songs on here. Wouldn't It Be Nice, Sloop John B, Caroline No, God Only Knows. So yeah, fantastic stuff. Brian Wilson really was a genius. The next one actually didn't even come out when I bought it. My store owner actually let me buy it early, and it is Weezer's The White Album. If you guys know me, I'm not a big fan of Weezer, but this album really blew me away. This is my personal favorite since Pinkerton, which was their second album, and now this is their 10th. So, yeah, incredible album though. This came with a digital download as well, which I love. And then the final thing that I got from my record store was easily the thing I was the most excited about, and it is Pink Floyd's Ummagumma, or Ummagumma. This is just awesome. It's an original press. I paid 20 bucks for this, but everything's in like flawless shape. So yeah, cool to own this. This seems to be a Pink Floyd album not a lot of people dig, but I really like it. It's a double LP. One's live stuff and one's really experimental, weird music. So yeah, cool stuff. And then the rest of the stuff I all got in the mail. This first thing is actually a slip mat that I got from my favorite YouTube channel. This is a slip mat from The Needle Drop. So cool to own that. I love supporting YouTubers in any way I can, and you know, doing something that he loves, involving it somehow was a really genius idea. So cool to own that. The next thing I paid 13 bucks for this. This next thing I paid, I think, $16 for, and it is Slint's Spiderland. This album is incredibly, how do I say, mathematic. It's extremely precise, and it takes no shit. It's a very dark and bone-chilling album, but yeah, this is a fantastic album. Just not much I can really say about it. It's a classic. The next one is a post-rock masterpiece, and it is Lift Your Skinny Fists Like Antennas to Heaven by Godspeed You Black Emperor. That was a mouthful. But yeah, this is an amazing album. Really bizarre if you're not into long-winded music, but if you're a fan of like the Pink Floyds of the world, I think you would enjoy this, or probably have listened to this. So yeah, Lift Your Skinny Fists to Heaven Like Antennas, or Like Antennas to Heaven, I don't fucking know. It's right on the side, but I'm a lazy prick. So yeah, cool to finally own that, and I paid like $27 for that. And this last one, I paid $18 for, and it is This It by The Strokes. Fantastic album. I'm not the biggest Strokes fan, but this album is incredible. And what's cool is actually this made my vinyl collection grow to the big number 250. So yeah, cool to finally get that many vinyl in my collection, I guess. I have a problem. But yeah, cool to finally own this one. I love the cover art to it. I really like the blue and the orange contrast. So yeah, that is everything that I picked up within the last few weeks since the last vinyl video. Let me know what your favorite thing was down below. And while you're down there, hit the like button, subscribe, and share it around with your friends. And until next time, take care.